First time I'm going to tell dear friends, I'm a member, full-fledged member of People's Club of Nigeria. They have a master plan to disrupt that event on the 2nd.
Yes.
And they plan to disrupt that by destroying all Batobie. That was their plan. They wanted to either one of the plans was to disrupt that event on that 2nd with so much chaos that the Finnish police will come in and just chase everybody away and disrupt everybody. That was one of the plans. The second plan they were planning with the Nigerian government is to somehow let Onyendu come out maybe a day before, be in Finland, come into the venue, declare on that day to render just to render so many things, to what they wanted that. But that didn't work out because they never liked Abatodie. They don't respect him. When he give rules, they don't respect him. These are people that they mob him on the back end. They crowd him. They destroy him. They put him in a position where the poor boy cannot, poor man, sorry, cannot even move, cannot talk. But he knows what they are made of. He knows their plan. But that has been their modus operandi for some time, for the years. So that's what they put him in such a tight corner that sometimes Odogu does something, you start to wonder, is this something, this decision coming from somebody like him? So that has been how they operate behind the scene. They don't respect him. They hate him so much. That is why even when he give an instruction, some of these other mediocres on the other aspect, on the other angle, be saying, oh, it is not from Obatobie. Let him drop a voicemail. They don't believe him. They don't respect him. And Obatobie has been battling between this madness and the sanity of some people in this struggle for some time. But only God knows why what happened has happened. So it was those plans and it was those ploys that they planned and they wanted to execute. But thank God for the wisdom that is following most of the people in this cabinet, most of the Biafrans that are truly following Obatobie. And that was why we did what we did on the 29th. First time I'm going to tell Biafrans, I'm a member, full-fledged member of People's Club of Nigeria, Biafra land. And then we have our members, we have our associates. So
you have to stay focused. I don't need to advise you. One thing about Biafra is that I don't need to advise you. Some of you know exactly what is good and what is bad. So I don't need to advise you. But let me tell you, one thing is that a lot of them have actually lost focus. They have lost everything. They are not more focused in Biafra anymore. Because the Nzama have closed. They closed Nzama. So they are not getting money. They are running mad. They are running mad. And it is time we will begin to address them. Because, when you continue to keep quiet, and you will see our mothers being rubbished, insulted, and we continue to pretend and keep quiet without addressing them, they will think that, they are making sometimes they are making moves. So, like I have always said, Ofuaka rotam manu, uzuoha. In as much as we will try to avoid the manual Egazu Oha, we will be addressing their fuck up. We will be treating the fuck up as they call.
First time I'm going to tell dear friends, I'm a member, full-fledged member of People's Club of Nigeria, Biafra land. And then we have our members, we have our associates. So
They are crying. They will not cry in the public, but I watch their cry in the mirror every day. They cry. For the past few days, they have been having meeting. How to approach Simon Ekpa, how to negotiate with Simon Ekpa. I am saying it openly this evening on this space. I am not open for negotiation, and no Biafra person serving under Biafra government is open for negotiation. If I hear that you are talking to anybody back home, you are out of the government. Our talk with them will start by pulling the military out of Biafra street. Our talk with them will start when we see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu walking freely out of the DSS dungeon. That is the term and condition of negotiation. Apart from that, we will give you times 3 of what we have given you before.
Yes, my deputy PM, I want to ask this question as a Biafran, as a concerned citizen of Biafra. I also ask this question as a citizen who wants this government to succeed. And I'm also asking this question as a member of BWOC, Biafran Writers of Conscience. Before I forget, my deputy PM, you made mention of having a call with one of the administrators, or do I say brother to a governor in that contraction called Nigeria. And I don't know how that will sound in the ears of Biafrans. Please, is that wise to call or make call or allow your phone number to be with the terrorist Nigerian state administrators?
Yeah, yeah. Actually, this guy, he was my schoolmate. Actually, we were all in Uniben together, Pedro Abaseki. So he's my friend. But the thing is that he's championing this Edo course and all that. And then he called to tell me that Urobo Isoko is not, it shouldn't be part of Biafra. But remember, Biafra has Urobo Isoko state. So all I explained to him is that if he wants, I'm going to give him the administrator of Urobo Isoko state, and they can have that chat among themselves. Yeah. But there's nothing to worry. I mean, we're schoolmates at Uniben, and we reach out to each other every now and then. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. If you oblige me, I have like 5 pressing questions that I believe Biafrans as well will like me to ask you.
No. She can't.
Okay, let me.
achieve anything that we need. That is why you have New Dimension Mandate being represented all over the world, in South Korea, at the International War Peace Conference in South Korea, in different peace conferences all over the world. You will see New Dimension Mandate there because we propagate for peace. That is why we take care of people, individuals that be displaced in people that please mute yourself. Who is talking? Can you mute yourself? That is why we propagate peace. We help individuals in the IDP camps. And you will see all of them sending videos, sending thank you messages for what the New Dimension Mandate has done in their lives, how New Dimension Mandate has saved their lives. You will see all that when you go to the website www.newdimensionmandate.org. Those individuals spreading lies on social media, either they know, but they want to continue to do what they do by using the name of Obato Obie to go and start propagating lies to unsuspecting Biafrans who may or may not believe them. But one thing we know is that they will be relegated to the trash can of Biafra history. That is where they will end up in. As our own Adono has said, and as our finance minister has said, our prime minister is fully aware of the functioning and the modus operandi of New Dimension Mandate. All the people that are working on the back end of New Dimension mandate, our Prime Minister is fully aware of them. So when they say that our local bank account is tied to an Islamic bank, these, that, these are all propaganda. And I tell people, Biafrans do not discriminate against anybody. We are a nation that uphold the dignity of every individual. We uphold the equality. We uphold the rights of every citizen. Biafra and New Dimension mandate makes the world a better place. So those individuals that comes out to castigate other tribes, other religions, they are not part of building of Biafra. Even our own leader, Nnamdi Kanu, when he was in prison before, he paid for Hausa citizens to gain their freedom from the DSS dungeon of Nigerian government. Nnamdi Kanu did that. So anybody that comes out today to create that division between Biafrans and the Hausas or anybody, that individual is not propagating the message of either our leader Nnamdi Kanu or our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. These are non-entities that have no place in the history of the United States of Biafra.
That's right.
Going around deceiving non-suspecting individuals, getting people confused, getting people to think negatively about what our Prime Minister has set up and has approved. Those are the individuals that Biafra should be very, very wary of. These are people that Biafran, you must tell them they do not belong in the new Biafra we are building. We have passed that level. Our Prime Minister has surpassed that level. If you all remember, the little Hausa girl that our Prime Minister keeps promoting, that was telling the world that even the Hausas are following the footsteps of our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa and our leader Nnamdi Kanu. There are many Hausa people that are fighting for this Biafra restoration today more than those ex-Briggy cabinet members that are propagating lies to the public. And our Prime Minister keeps promoting those individuals. A lot of Nigerians, including the Westerners, including the Middle Belt, including the Hausas, are going through the same thing that Biafrans are going through. But because most of them do not, our Prime Minister posted it, some of them do not have an Nnamdi Kanu. Some of them do not have a Simon Ekpa. Some of them do not have a Dr. Ngozi Orebweze. Some of them do not have Briggy cabinet members. Some of them do not have Briggy secretaries to talk for them, defend them, help them. That is why they now see our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa as a model to follow. And some of these individuals in Hausa land have conducted marches, carried out marches in different areas to support our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa and our leader Nnamdi Kanu. But these criminals that goes about trying to paint them bad, trying to paint them red, trying to propagate, oh, the New Dimension mandate account, the local account is tied to Islamic State, is there for blah, blah, blah. These are individuals that are worse than snakes in this Biafra restoration. What they are doing, what they do every single day to discredit our Prime Minister and what our Prime Minister has approved shows Biafran that all the things they've been doing, they've been pretending to follow our Prime Minister, but they never, in their heart, they never propagate for the restoration of Biafra, for the restoration of a free world, the restoration of a country, a world where people are equal, people are treated as individuals, not by their religion, by their culture, or where they belong to. These are mediocres that are not even in the first instance supposed to come near the seat of power of the United States of Biafra. But because they are opportunists promoting these mediocre scandals and sneaking under our prime minister, now they've met the real Biafrans and we are confronting them. So again, we are going to go into our full fundraising, but I tell Biafrans, please, just as our finance minister has said, the only reason why even the New Dimension mandate came to be used by Biafrans and approved by Biafrans, and I thank thousands of Biafrans that have been donating money into mandate for our restoration, is because these individuals that our prime minister gave the little power to control those websites like the Biafra Republic government in exile web, they hijacked that website. Immediately, they did not see our prime minister. They hijacked it. And that is why we moved everything to New Dimension mandate until the United States of Biafra website start operating fully. Then everything will be diverted into that. So do not put your dime into those sites, because those sites have been relegated to the trash can of Biafran history.
Gave that power. If you think PM knows that you can run this struggle, he would have made you the one in charge until he comes out. But the prime minister didn't do that. And as long as he didn't do that, you must bow by that instruction that the prime minister gives. That's the right thing to do if you truly love the PM, as you say. I'm letting our angels to henceforth desist from contacting Ogenkere or Success, as I know their jobs when Obatobia was around. And I'm very, very happy many of the angels got that information, and he's going to continue that way.
They are running mad. They are running mad. And it is time we will begin to address them. Because, you know, when you continue to keep quiet and you will see our mothers being rubbished, insulted, and we continue to pretend and keep quiet without addressing them, they will think that, you know, they are making sometimes they are making moves. So,
December the 2nd.
Yes.
They have a master plan to disrupt that event on the 2nd.
Yes.
Oh.
And they plan to disrupt that by destroying Obatobie. That was their plan. They wanted to either one of the plans was to disrupt that event on that 2nd with so much chaos that the Finnish police will come in and just chase everybody away and disrupt everybody. That was one of the plans. The second plan they were planning with the Nigerian government is to somehow let Onyendu come out maybe a day before, be in Finland, you know, come into the venue, declare on that day to render just to render so many things, you know, to what they wanted that. But that didn't work out because they never liked Obatobie. They don't respect him. When he give rules, they don't respect him. This is the first time I'm going to tell Biafrans, I'm a member, full-fledged member of People's Club of Nigeria, Biafra land. And then we have members, we have associates. So